The land was hidden. Long ago, under desert skies and sun-bleached stone, prophets spoke of a land promised, a garden planted, and a city chosen. From Eden to Zion, from the wilderness wanderings to the final battles prophesied, all scripture points to places on a map. Yet the question remains, are the maps we hold today the same maps the ancients knew? It is no secret that kings and empires have drawn borders and erased others. Throughout history, names have changed, cities have been renamed, and entire nations have been relocated on parchment and political decree. Scripture itself hints at mysteries about the land. In 2 Esdras, 4 Ezra, 13 verses 41 to 47, there is mention of the 10 tribes journeying to a distant land, a country never inhabited by man, where they could keep Yahuwah's laws in secret. Some say this land lies beyond the Euphrates, while others claim it may be across great oceans. The Sefer Bible restores forgotten texts like 2 Esdras, Jubilees, and Jasher, which offer clues about rivers, mountains, and landmarks often missing from traditional maps. For example, the river Gihon, which Genesis says circles the land of Cush, raises questions because modern Ethiopia does not fit all the ancient descriptions. Some researchers believe Cush might point to lands far beyond Africa's borders. Eden itself is described in Bereshith, Genesis, as a place from which 4 rivers flowed. Yet today, scholars disagree on the exact locations of the Pishon, Gihon, Tigris, and Euphrates as they existed in ancient times. Some claim Eden could lie beneath the Persian Gulf. Others suggest America or southern Africa, based on geographic clues, indigenous memory, and the unusual presence of flora and fauna matching biblical records. During colonial periods, European powers redrew world maps. Old cartography shows Jerusalem in unexpected places. A few ancient maps even labeled territories in the Americas with biblical names. Stories passed down among Native American tribes speak of a sacred city, a great migration, and laws given from a mountain of fire. Stories that echo Shemeth, Exodus. Historians like Josephus recorded events from a perspective tied to Rome's territories. The Council of Nicaea and later church councils solidified a narrative about the Holy Land anchored in modern-day Israel. Yet even these records admit that the Romans renamed cities like Aelia Capitolina, masking original Hebrew identities beneath Greco-Roman titles. Some scholars believe this confusion was deliberate. Hiding the true land would prevent Yah's people from returning to the covenant and the promises tied to specific geography. The land is not just dirt and stone. It carries prophetic significance, covenant boundaries, and markers of Yahusha's footsteps. Even Yahusha's words in Matityahu, Matthew 24:26, warn about false locations. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers. Believe it not. Maps printed today reflect political agendas as much as geography. The remnant has begun searching the scriptures with fresh eyes, weighing rivers, mountains, and ancient names. They seek the land Yah promised, not merely as tourists, but as covenant people longing to stand in places where his name dwells. For resources and our research, visit our website. His name is yahuwah.org. The truth is not always where traditions say it should be. Yahuwah's people are rediscovering his land, piece by piece, scroll by scroll. Where do you believe the land of Yahuwah's people originates from? Follow and share for more truth.
It means land of the Jews in English. And it's what we call today the Republic of the Congo.
So you want to tell me that the Holy Land is not in Israel?
The Holy Land, what we call Israel, is actually northeastern Alkebulan, or Africa. That's not where Jerusalem is. It's actually in northeastern Alkebulan. That's why the deep state built the Suez Canal, to separate Alkebulan from Israel.
We're going to go over here and I'm going to show you where Israel sits on the African tectonic plate, which means that Israel is northeast Africa. Now, when we look at this map, this is the Sinai. Okay, this is the Red Sea. This is Egypt. This is the Sinai. This is Israel. All right, this is Saudi Arabia over here. Now, if you see this in Hebrew, it says Haluach Africani, the African plate. Here it is right here. Israel is sitting right here. Israel is sitting on the Haluach Africani, which means that Israel is northeast Africa. Europeans classified this area as the Middle East. You know, and then since this the Middle East, the other question, where the Middle West? Where the Middle North and where the Middle South? They don't have no geographical terms like that. And the only reason why they use that term, Middle East, because it disconnects the proper connotation that should go with describing this land.
An Africanist, we believe in freedom of religion. Marcus Garvey was a Christian.
Yeah.
El Hajj Malik El Shabazz Malcolm X was a Muslim.
Yeah.
So we believe in freedom of religion. I have no issue with your religion unless your deity looks like your enemy. So if you run around with a white Christ, we got a problem. Because as Pan-Africanists, we believe in self-determination. Jesus should look like me because I'm African. Not only should Jesus look like me because I'm African, Jesus was an African, and Jesus was born in a cave in Ethiopia. And it wasn't until the Nicene Council of 325 that Emperor Constantine changed that fact and said Jesus was born in a manger in Bethlehem. Prior to the Nicene Council of 325, the whole world knew that Jesus was a blue, black, purple African who was born in Ethiopia.
The knowledge